Welcome to the magical world for you kids. I am your friend and guide. Before we start tonight's story, imagine a place full of colors and laughter, where surprises hide in every corner. Now, let's get comfy and ready to drift into a beautifully dreamy adventure. The Three Little Dwarves in the Forest. Good evening, dear little friends. I'm your Bella sister. Tonight, let's listen to a story and go to sleep together. Are you ready? Tonight, I have a fun story about three little dwarves living in the forest. Imagine a cold winter day with the forest covered in white snow and the tree branches hanging with crystal clear icicles. In this beautiful but cold forest, there live three cute little dwarves with long white beards, pointed hats, and colorful clothes. In our story, there's also a brave little girl who meets these dwarves and has a wonderful adventure. Do you want to know what happens next? Let's enter this magical story world together. On a cold winter morning, as the sun just lit up the snowy forest, a little girl named Lily stepped out of her warm home. Her stepmother gave her a difficult task to pick fresh strawberries in the forest during this cold winter. Lily put on her thickest coat, wore furry gloves, and walked through the thick snow into the deep forest. She felt both scared and excited because she had never been alone in the forest in winter. The forest was very quiet, and the only sound was her footsteps on the snow, going creak, creak. The branches were covered with shining icicles, like little wind chimes. As Lily walked, she suddenly saw a strange little wooden house. This little house looked very cute, just like it came out of a fairy tale book. The roof was covered with thick snow, and smoke was coming out of the chimney. Lily approached curiously and knocked on the door gently. At this moment, the door suddenly opened, and 3 dwarves appeared in front of her. They had long white beards, pointed hats, and colorful clothes. Lily's eyes widened in surprise. She had never seen such cute dwarves. The 3 dwarves looked at Lily curiously, and one dwarf with a red hat asked, "Little girl, why are you alone in the forest on such a cold day?" Lily answered a bit shyly, "My name is Lily, and my stepmother sent me to pick strawberries in the forest." The dwarf with the blue hat said in surprise, "Oh my. How can you find strawberries in such a cold winter?" The dwarf with the green hat said gently, "Don't worry, Lily. Come in and warm up first." Lily followed the dwarves into the warm little wooden house. There was a cozy fireplace inside, and colorful lanterns hung on the wall. The dwarves poured a cup of hot chocolate through Lily and brought out some fragrant cookies. While sipping the hot chocolate, Lily told the dwarves her story. After hearing it, the dwarves decided to help this kind little girl. The dwarf with the red hat said, "We can use magic to help you find strawberries. But you must first complete the 3 tasks." The dwarf with the blue hat continued, "First task is to help us clean the house. The dwarf with the green hatted, "The second task is to help us mend our clothes." The red-hatted dwarf finally said, "Third task is to cook a delicious dinner for us." Although a bit scared, Lily bravely accepted the challenge. She began to seriously complete each task, cleaning every corner carefully, mending each piece of clothing diligently, and cooking a fragrant dinner with love. The dwarves were touched. They watched Lily work hard. They had never seen such a hardworking and kind little girl. When Lily finished all the tasks, it was already late at night. She was so tired she could hardly stand. But she still wore a smile. The dwarves gathered around her, and the red-hatted dwarf said gently, "Lily, you are an amazing girl. You not only completed all the tasks, but also did such a great job." The blue-hatted dwarf said, "We saw your kindness and diligence. You are not just completing tasks, you are helping us with your heart." The green-hatted dwarf added, "Your kindness warmed our hearts, just like the hot soup you cooked warmed our stomachs." Lily's eyes glistened with tears as she listened to these words. She said, "Thank you, Mr. Dwarves. I am happy to help you. Actually, being with you made me feel very happy. And I forgot about the cold outside." The dwarfs smiled at each other, and the red-hatted dwarf said, "Lily, your kindness and diligence moved us. Now it's time to fulfill our promise." With that, the three dwarves held hands, circled around Lily, and chanted a mysterious spell. Suddenly, golden light flashed, and a pile of fresh, red strawberries appeared in Lily's basket. Lily looked at the strawberries in her basket with joy and gratitude in her eyes. She hugged the three dwarves tightly, thanking them for their help. The next morning, Lily said goodbye to the dwarves with reluctance and returned home with the basket full of strawberries. When she got home, her stepmother was speechless at the sight of the strawberries in the basket. The stepmother asked, "How did you find so many fresh strawberries in winter?" Lily smiled and said, "It was the three dwarves in the forest who helped me. They taught me the importance of kindness and diligence." After hearing the story, the stepmother fell into deep thought. She began to realize how poorly she had treated Lily. Seeing the sincere smile on Lily's face, the stepmother's heart began to melt. stepmother said, I'm sorry for being unkind to you all the time. Your kindness and courage make me feel ashamed. From today on, I will try to be a better mother. Lily was surprised and touched by these words. She hugged her stepmother and said, "It's okay, Mom. We can learn together and become better." From that day on, Lily and her stepmother's relationship began to slowly improve. The stepmother no longer gave Lily impossible tasks, but started to care for her. They did housework together, cooked together, and share happy times in life. Lily often thought of the three dwarfs in the forest. She knew it was because of their teachings they faced life's difficulties with kindness and diligence. This not only helped her complete the impossible task, but also changed her relationship with her stepmother. Every winter, Lily would make strawberry cookies with her stepmother to remember that magical winter day and the three cute dwarves. Their home was filled with laughter and warmth, just like the warm little wooden house full of love and warmth. Dear little friends, how do you feel after hearing this story? Don't you think Lily was brave? And the dwarves were adorable. Have you ever encountered a seemingly impossible task like Lily? Or have you ever met kind friends like the dwarves? Remember, just like Lily, when we face difficulties, don't be afraid. Treat others with a kind heart and complete tasks with diligent hands. And you will find that there is a little magic in life to help you. Tonight, when you go to sleep, you can imagine yourself as Lily in the story, adventuring in the forest with the cute dwarves. Maybe you will dream of more interesting things. Good night, dear little friends. May your dreams be warm and joyful, just like Lily's and the dwarves' little wooden house. When you wake up tomorrow, remember to welcome the new day with kindness and diligence, just like Lily. Now, little friends. It's time to close your eyes and slowly drift off to sleep. Imagine you are lying in Lily's bed, surrounded by warm quilts, just like the cozy little house the dwarves gave Lily. Outside the window, snowflakes are falling gently, and the branches are covered with shining icicles. You can hear the dwarves singing a lullaby for you softly in the distance. They're singing gentle and sweet, making you feel at ease and relaxed. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel your body slowly becoming light, as if you are floating on a soft cloud. Imagine that the little animals in the forest are also sleeping quietly. The little rabbit is curled up in its burrow. The little bird is hiding in the nest among the branches. And the little squirrel is having sweet dreams in the tree hole. Now, let's enter the beautiful dream together. Maybe you will dream of adventuring with Lily in the forest or making cookies with the dwarves. No matter what you dream of, it will be beautiful and interesting. Good night, dear little friends. May your dreams be as magical and warm as Lily's story. Hope you enjoyed our magical journey. Before you drift off to sleep, don't forget to subscribe to For You Kids to ensure you never miss a story. Good night, little ones. Sweet dreams.